love the way you take it to the breakdown. Feels so good, can't be bad. It's the best I've ever had. Shake my tree, catch the fruit. This party's an absolute, yeah. Get up on your feet, yeah. Get up, time to me. Jump up from your seat. You're gonna feel it the way you take it to the breakdown. Get up on your feet, yeah. Get up, time to me. Jump up from your seat. You gotta feel it the way you take it to the breakdown. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to IITW Radio. Hello, Jolie. She's always the first one on. You're quick, Jolie. Okay, it is 2:11. Just, holy crap, 3 days before Valentine's Day. I am so lucky I don't have to buy anybody Valentines. I don't think any of my staff does. Nope. We're all single. Should call it the single show. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. Tomorrow they will be doing some work on, for you that are interested, on Fort Gates Ferry Road. And then we have, hello Doug, how you doing? He said good Monday night. The Fort Gates Ferry, let's see, they're going to be down there. What are they doing to that tomorrow? They're going to be, oh, wow.
There's been two different stories. One, they had sent over saying that they were going to actually just go out and grade it on Tuesday. And then today they came down and said that they're going to scrape off 3 inches of the dirt and fill it back in with 6 inches of, what's that stuff called, Travis? I can't remember the word.
Road base.
Which is actually a dumb idea because it's going to make a big mud pall when we have a horrible rain. So
No, I think they're actually going to go and put some asphalt dressings or reclaimed asphalt, but I'm not sure. We will let you guys know tomorrow evening because I'm going to go down and talk to them tomorrow. We were out there at Fort Gates today and still trying to find out what's going on. And, of course, again, I've left messages over at the road department and still no callback. I'm not surprised, though.
Well, they have a meeting in the morning, so.
Yeah, they have a meeting in the morning. If you guys want to go and check it out, it's going to be on Drayton Island, I guess. Or that's a part of it's going to be on Drayton Island on how they're going to classify the roads out there. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. Actually, I'm probably going to go up to one of our kick-butt businesses up there, Palaca Shipbuilders, and see if we can get...
Shipbuilding, yes.
Yeah, and see if we can get something. Man, I saw a little kid with head lice today, and ever since, or the lady said that they had head lice, and ever since I've been scratching my friggin' head. On the... Well, it's going to be on the Fort Gates Ferry side, which is going to be on Willaca side, Doug. He said, which side of the river are you meaning? From what I understand, the Department of Forestry wants to keep the other side of the road over there natural because it's the bear path. Hello, Melba. But they're going to keep it dirt on the other side. On this side, it could stay dirt, you know. It just needs to be to where you can get to get onto the ferry. Now, I'm trying to work something out right now with Palaca Shipbuilders. Or is it's not St. John's, it's Palaca Shipbuilders.
St. John's Shipbuilding.
St. John's Shipbuilding. I call them Palaca because they're right here in our hometown. But it's St. John's Shipbuilders. And, man, they've got a huge yard up there. You got what?
Building, not er.
Building. Okay.
Ing, not er.
Building. Okay, shipbuilders, building. They build them, so they're hers or whatever. My daughter actually went to school with a young lady who's up there. That's the receptionist for them and stuff. But, yeah, they're supposed to be working on the roads tomorrow. I'm going to find out because we'll be down there tomorrow. But I've got to go up to St. John's Shipbuilding and see if they're going to, if they can redo the bottom of the barge. Now, I have talked to some kick-butt companies here in the last couple of days. We have, what's the name of the company over there I talked to today? Sailors Exchange over there. And they're going to donate some stuff to help get the barge going. I've got, who else we got involved with this? Oh, Satsuma. the stand, I need to talk about them for a second. The stand will be moving here pretty soon, and we're going to announce the one in Satsuma, the vegetable stand. If you guys and gals need to get vegetables, hit the one. Hey, there's my niece, Selena. How you doing, sweetheart? It's going to be, if you go to East Palaca or in Satsuma, there's the stand right there. Matt and Luann are two of the most kick-ass people I've ever met in my life. Anytime I've ever needed anything donated for homeless people or the Little League or anything like that, they've always been the first and only stand that has ever stepped up to the plate and donated to our locals. Now, I've been out to other produce stands, and they don't give me the freaking time of day. Anytime I've ever asked Matt or Luann, their husband and wife, for anything, they've never even blinked about it. So if you guys and gals need, and they do have the best vegetables around. Now, Andrea, one of our friends that works there, she is going to be her last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is going to be her last days there because she's going on leave. She's going to have a little baby girl, and get in there and pester her while you can. Make sure, but they have got some, man, the grapes were amazing there the other day. The grapes, all kinds of stuff. And that zucchini you got, Chris, that thing was huge. It was what, like a 2 or 3 pound zucchini? Say hi, Chris. Where's the hand at? There he is. He said it's that big. That's huge. I told him we got him the smallest one they had. Anyways, tomatoes, corn, I got everything there. The asparagus I got the other night was incredible. And it's not like when you get it from the big chains and stuff like that. This stuff is, Matt and Luann hand select everything. And the pineapples, the bananas, everything you can imagine they've got there. And oranges. I can't remember how many different types of oranges they have. I think it's 6 or 7 or 10 or 12, something like that. But the oranges are great. Okay, back to the Fort Gates thing. I don't want to stay on the Fort Gates all night because we got some crazy, crazy news to put up. But Fort Gates, hopefully I'm going to find out something this week. And then we're going to keep pushing it, guys and gals, until they get this thing open. Now, I talked to Mr. Dale today. He does have some boat slips down there. He said that if you want right now on the smaller boat slips, which would be for like a bass boat, smaller boats, not for pontoons, but for, I don't know, some of them might fit a pontoon.
Yeah, some of the smaller pontoons, they will.
Some of the smaller pontoons, he said he will work a deal this month and keep it till the end of the year for $50 a slip per month. You can't beat that. I don't care where you go. If you want to take your kids down there, the bigger slips are $100 a month. But if you want to take your kids down there and fish, it's $4 for the day to fish off the docks and stuff. And they have some big, huge catfish. We even have pictures of those, don't we? Some of the pictures. If you go to Fort Gates Ferry on Facebook, you can go there and check them out. Okay, that's what he told me today, that he would run a special for anybody that came in, and you have to say you heard it on IITW radio or from the Putman Way, and he'll go ahead and do the slips for $50. If you wait or don't say it's from us, you're paying $100. So if you want to get that, another important thing, I can't stress this enough, with the elections coming up and the crazy freaking politics that are going on now, if you have been convicted of a felony, except for murder or what was the other one? Or child molestation, stuff like that. But if you've been busted for pot or anything like that, and you've got a felony on your record, your rights have been restored to vote. Please get out and get one of these. You can go online and order them. This one came from Florida Voters Registration. You can go online or you can go to election. Let's see, this is Florida Voters Registration application. You can call up in Putnam County, the supervisor of elections, and they will send you a form, or you can do it online. Very important. If you've already done your time, you can get on this. Now, not if you're a child molester or a murderer. They're not going to let you on it, but you need to go ahead and get registered to vote. Every vote counts. So make sure you do that. And it's a pretty easy application. It's only, 12 lines and then a signature. And some of them you don't even have to fill out. And please don't do it like Elizabeth Warren. If you're not a Native American Indian, don't check the box. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, we got Miss Hayes coming in. She could not make it in tonight. Miss Helen Hayes, she's had to reschedule till Wednesday. There's so much stuff going on with this Rebuild Florida. You guys and gals need to get your app. You need to call in. Chris, let's see if we can put that number up there. You need to call in and go ahead and get registered. If you have over $15,000 worth of damage and your mobile home is over 5 years old, there's a good chance that you will get your mobile home replaced. If not, there's plenty of funds, and they will come out and redo the inside of your mobile home or your brick and mortar home. Has to be damaged from Hurricane Irma. Now, very, very, very important. This is going to end on the 29th of March. So you only have a month to get this thing done. If you do not get it done, now that's anywhere in the state of Florida. If you own the home or were renting it, there's some cases if you were renting it, they'll help you along with it. They have attorneys. Now, this is very important that you guys and gals understand this. They're not out to have your children taken away. If you have children in the home and you're afraid to call because the home has damage to it and you're afraid that they're going to take away your children, they're not going to do that. They're not coming in to assess for child abuse or anything. You know, don't beat your kids and then have them come in, but I'm talking about, there's the thing right there. It's Rebuild Florida. There's the information. The phone number is, I can't see it. Marie, can you tell them what the phone number is, or can you see it? It's
844-833-1010. 844-833-1010. The best thing you can do is call the phone number they said, and they'll do it after about quick 2-3 minutes. They'll ask you if you want to have the application emailed or mailed to you, and then go from there.
Or you can go to rebuildflorida.org and sign up there. But I would call them.
.gov.
Or .gov, I'm sorry. I would call them and get put on the list. Make sure you get put on the list. Very, very important. Then if you'll go to our, on Facebook, or you can just type in, what is it, Helen?
It's IITW Radio. Rebuild@gmail.com.
There it is. It's up on the
Talking to Miss
screen.
Helen.
So it's Indigo Tango Whiskey Radio. Rebuild@gmail.com. You can send Miss Hayes a personal email through that, and she will make sure to get you signed up. But you guys and gals want to get, Melba said, good evening. Oh, yeah, that's my niece. My beautiful niece, Selena. She's getting old. She's got to be in her 30s, 40s. I'm joking. I'll have to tell you guys and gals some stories about her later on. Let's see. And we're going to give away another one of these shirts tonight. If you have gotten any of these contest stuff, you need to call me, and you can write in, and I'll give you my personal cell phone number to make sure you get these. I'm not going to ship them out if you're in Putnam County, or if you want to pay for the shipping. These are nice looking shirts, and they're quality shirts, and they've got advertising on the back for different companies and stuff. But we will give away, what did we give away the other night? A pink one?
A blue one.
A blue one? Okay, well, let's give away this pink one tonight. This is I've got it in large and medium and small. So
They can type in, I want to win the shirt. Thank you, River City Veterinary Hospital and Resort.
Yep, type that in. She'll put that up what you got to type. And then we'll spin the randomizer. Remind me before the end of the show. We also going to have some CDs and stuff to give away this week. And a couple of shirts from our artist and a few different things. Now, what does it do? Red Cross. When Miss Helen Hayes gets in here, I'm also going to tell you, and this is covered, I believe, for the whole state of Florida. Now, that Rebuild Florida thing, that is for good for all counties in the state. If you know somebody that has a mobile home that suffered damage during Irma, even if they got FEMA money and they still have damage, there's still FEMA money left. I forgot how many millions she said they allocated for this program. But if you need tarps, whatever, they are going to help you out. Please make sure that you sign up for this, because I'm going to move on here now, and you're going to have to go back and watch the show. But she will be in here Wednesday night, but there's stuff from United Way, Catholic Charities, Work Sources of Florida, Habitat for Humanity. There's all kinds of great programs she's going to talk about. The Presbyterian Disaster Assistance recently approved a $25,000 grant for Putnam County residents impacted by Hurricane Irma. Endeavors is a family of programs that's used to create ideas interwoven for measurable outcomes to building social and common good. There's just all kinds of to help you guys and gals pay for your electric. No, this is in Putnam County. I'm sure there's in different other places. But all kinds of stuff. My niece said, when are you going to play them drums behind you? I just got through playing them yesterday. She used to remember, you remember me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Selena, and waking everybody up when I was playing in the bands. My niece lived with me for a few years when she was younger. And I would play my drums all the time, and she would sit on them. I guess she was about 2 years old, and she would boom booms, and she would take the drumsticks and stab a hole in my friggin' drums an hour before I had to go on stage. So I always had to make sure I kept a couple extra drums around. Okay, what did Jolie say? Okay, she was just trying to win the T-shirt. Let's see. And we're not like other stations and news organizations. She says she does miss it. You have to bring your butt over and visit sometime. If you've won other stations and other radio stations, okay, she said, and I would put my ear by the speakers. Oh, yeah. That's probably why you can't hear now or couldn't hear me when you were misbehaving when you were younger, young lady. Well, unlike other radio stations and newspapers and stuff, I don't care if you won 10 times. I've had one lady that won 5 different contests in a row. People were swearing that I knew her, and I didn't know who she was or anything. And then her boyfriend got pissed off at me because he thought I was hitting on her. When she walked up to me at an event that was going on, I didn't even know who she was. So if you win 5 times, you win 5 times. It just depends on how lucky you are. Fortunately for everybody else, she quit playing after that. And we have some other stuff we're going to give away. I think we're going to give away flowers and all kinds of stuff. Anyhow, we have some crazy, crazy stuff in the news this week. So let's just jump right on that. And I'll get to Fort Gates, guys and gals, on Friday night when I've got more information. But you ever have one of these neighbors that just really pisses you off for no reason? Or they might be pissing you off for a reason. But these are 2 neighbors. We're going to put this up and play it for you guys and gals. There's 2 neighbors in here. Hey, just watch these basket cases. It's only 46 seconds long.
No, it's a little bit longer, but just give me a second.
Oh, it is?
It's probably like
Okay, but if you got a neighbor like this, I mean, it's probably better that they work it out this way than calling the cops. So this is really funny. Here we go. Take that.
I like the woman sitting in the window above with the kids pointing and watching.
It's I'm gonna hit you. Oh damn!
Is this a
Right
battle
about-
of boards or?
Oh, she's got
is this what they
brooms.
Travis? Is this what they call a board game?
Yeah, look, he's getting. Hi-ya! Oh, they're going to sword fighting now, and she's getting right in the front. She's gonna get whacked in the head. Come on, I hit you, Chubby. I hit you.
You whacked her in the head when you got a board bag.
Neither one of them can hit each other.
She did better at that than anybody. He thinks the
Look at
guy
this
did
guy.
it.
Don't they know how bad that's gonna hurt? There she goes with a broom, another broom. How many brooms has this chick got? Yeah, the
don't know.
woman upstairs is.
But I think kids today would think this is what a board game is. Right?
That's funny as crap. Can you imagine your neighbors? Let's see. Okay, we got one on here. It's about bonfires. It's bonfires in Norway.
This is actually pretty cool. This is over 120 feet tall. If you watch, it's really actually awesome. You'll watch them building it together. They make this human chain and they build this together with pallets and they set it on fire. It's like an annual thing. So it's
This
actually
looks like
pretty
an
cool.
island.
It is. They do this every year. So it's actually
I guess you're
kind
not
of cool.
gonna-
They have the largest bonfire.
I guess you're not going to burn anything down.
No,
who
but
sent
watch.
this?
It's pretty cool. Look
who
how
sent
fast
this
it burns
in?
up, though. But watch how they put together. Watch. Before they start this is really cool. Look at how they do this. It's a midsummer bonfires and annual celebration in Norway. This one was over 120 feet tall. In 2016, they set the world record for largest bonfire. It's built by a human assembly line. It's really kind of cool to watch them build it.
Holy crap! Check that thing out.
It is cool. Look at how they do it. It takes over 2 months to construct.
There's got to be some nut jobs up on the side of that thing, though.
Yeah, but look at the barge over there. Where it says it burns for 2 days. I can believe it as large as it is. So, I mean, think of how many people they work together to
Well, it's
to
hundreds
do
of years
that.
old. I didn't know they had pallets 100 years ago.
No, they've been doing it for hundreds of years, but it's actually kind of neat,
It's like a bunch of human ants
right?
working. That's pretty cool.
No, I
We
thought
need
it
to do
was
one like
too.
that in Putnam County. I don't know if we could get enough pallets. Holy crap! You can imagine the stuff you can build with those. That is bad to the bone.
I know, but it's kind of neat watching them actually the way
Oh,
they
you-
construct it together. It's really cool.
Yeah, you know what else I like? I love this coin. Now we try to get some unusual stuff for you guys.
Stuff that nobody's really seen or noticed. That's what we were trying to work on for you guys. So it's not the same old boring thing you're going to see on the news all day long,
Doug said maybe they were bored.
right?
Can you imagine? I can't come into work today. I've got to help build a bonfire.
I wonder if you get like vacation pay for that.
Selena said that's my kind of fire.
Right? There's some marshmallows on that
this-
sucker from like
this-
20 feet away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, how you gonna? You'd bake to death if you got within
Like
100
20
yards of that
feet.
thing. I used to take.
Toasty marshmallows.
I used to make my niece and them bonfires and campfires and stuff when they were little, and of course they would get up next to them and almost catch their clothes on fire. My son got nailed by when he was 5 years old. This other kid, it was like 5 or 6, just the meanest little turd I've ever seen in my life. You know, I love kids to death, but this kid was evil. He was Satan's spawn,
Oh my goodness.
and I'm not kidding you. He sprayed my son in the face with bug spray.
Oh my goodness.
With Raid. And then he took a flaming hot marshmallow on a stick and slung it like that at him, and it stuck right on his chest and was burning.
Wow.
But this next one is cool. You know, I do a lot of metal detecting, and I find old coins and stuff all the time. We've got some coins we're going to show you guys and gals tonight that are awesome.
Yeah, these are actually really unique. This guy builds these, and
Yeah,
I don't know
he
that one.
handcrafts them.
I think it's the second one that would scare me a little.
Oh, the one with the
Yeah,
teeth
I
in
don't
it?
want. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. But
Can
yeah,
you imagine wearing that as a medallion on your chest and it swings
I'd
over
use
towards
it.
your nipple?
I'd use that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
I don't
I
know about
wouldn't.
that, but I would use it for somebody else. They'll
wouldn't.
see it in a minute.
Even
so.
if you had a short chain on it, thing it'd be like a
Y'all
mad
know the one
dog.
we're talking about. It's about three
I love
seconds
this
in.
first one.
The first one's really cool. He pulls this little thing out.
It's a sword.
Every coin he makes has a hidden thing. This one. That's
Yeah.
the one I'm talking about.
Right, rewind that a little bit, Chris.
That one's
Back
just a
that
little
up there.
nerve-wracking. I think it's cool as get out, but I'd be the idiot that stuck my finger
Yeah.
in pointing at myself in the chest.
Okay.
You know the person
Get
always
ready to
points
freeze
back
it
at
right there,
themselves?
freeze
Yeah.
it.
I'd be the one that points back at myself wearing
back-
that as a necklace.
Yeah, go
so.
back and freeze that. Right
There.
here. Can you imagine that thing fell over on and it swung around to your nipple there?
That's like the bully necklace. Like you pour that on a chain and the bullies start poking at you and see what happens.
Yeah, go ahead. Poke me in my
Yeah, you poke
medallion.
you. Just see what happens. You poke me right there. Poke me right there and see what happens.
There you prick. How did that feel? Go ahead and hit the play button on it.
That's the
These
bully
are cool.
one. They are kick butt. The detail this guy puts in is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I like to have those tools.
When I saw this, I wanted to share this with everybody because I thought this was really kick butt.
What does that one do?
That was the teeth.
Yeah, that other one was the teeth. That was just before it was used. Watch this when he puts the sword in and out. This is so cool.
There's the
The,
Holy
eye,
Grail.
the eyeball's creepy. This one, that one's nerving. That one's really cool.
Ladybug's pretty cool.
And then you got the lighter. The lighter's awesome.
Yeah, I like this lighter because it's got that barber dime in it.
Yep. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I guess you could say, well, you could change it out.
I just wanted to share those with people because I thought that was just
Yeah, those are-
absolutely amazing.
those are
Every
bad to
coin
the
has
bone.
something different, but they all have a secret compartment.
Can you imagine
that
accidentally
one.
spinning one of those things? Okay, what else do we have here?
Not that one. There you go. This one's cool. Okay, so these are some new barricades that have been made, and they are
Oh,
meant
yeah.
to stop. They're trying to come up with things that can stop trucks, stop things, in event of emergencies. This one is really cool. I think they said it's I want to say, I can't remember the number. I'll have to read it to you when we go along because I can't remember the exact number. But wait till you see what this does to this barricade. These barricades are absolutely incredible.
That's what the cops need to use
Watch
in
this,
Putnam
Travis.
County when these guys are running from them. Holy crap.
That's just a barricade. Look.
Yeah, that would stop these runaway
The
guys.
security barriers stop trucks at full speed.
I don't come in your country. No,
Look
you
at
won't
look at this
either.
though. This is like a netting though. Look at the netting, how it stretches.
I guarantee you somebody's sitting in there.
Ka-choing.
They're dead.
Barrier
You're
Systems
dead.
Incorporated build advanced vehicle barriers
Well,
for
yeah.
access control and perimeter security. This is protect facilities. Look at this. This is 15,000-pound vehicle moving at 50 miles an hour. That's what I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember the exact
Oh,
numbers.
yeah. Let one of those Taliban assholes try to go in and blow up a building now.
Look at that though. The car just bounces back like there's not even there. They're used by military, protect troops and valuable infrastructure.
Stop sticks my
Check that
butt.
out though. That just destroys that truck. Nothing gets past the gates. I mean, these are just absolutely incredible.
You know what gets me is how they take a perfectly good running truck like that and destroy it.
I don't know. I think I'd have fun with that all day long, as long as nobody was driving it. I think I could have fun with that.
Yeah, but you'd only get to do it one time, and there.
But I mean, it's really good for security. I mean, for people to see that the new technology in our security systems, to know that there is the ability to stop it. So,
Oh, you have all these idiots over in Tel Aviv and stuff trying to bomb people. Well, not just Tel Aviv, but Iraq, Iran, up in the United States. Let them try to go into one of the embassies. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, this one's
this
cool.
one's kind of cool. I
This
mean,
is a
we don't get into
wheelchair.
a whole bunch of like people with handicaps and wheelchairs, but tonight we got a couple really interesting things that I saw. One's a playground. We'll see that a little bit later. This one is a wheelchair. I mean, this wheelchair is built so it can go over anything, and it is absolutely astonishing if you look at it. I mean, it's a little long, but it's cool if you watch everything they can do.
Forget that. I want to ride this thing.
Right?
I want one. I'm not
Suddenly, I can't
handicapped,
walk.
but- Well, I'm getting to that age.
We'll get you one of these, Travis. But check this out. Like, you can push them over, like, terrain and everything. It's built for off-roading.
It's not self-propelled.
I didn't say it was self-propelled. It's a wheelchair. You push. But check that out. It's nice to see. You know, it's the Extreme Modus Emma X3. But it's nice to see that people can do this. It conquers gravel, you know,
Oh,
sand. So the kids can go to the beach. I mean, it's so hard to sit in a wheelchair and see that. I mean, grass. Can you imagine what it's like that they can't? They watch us go out and do all these things and they can't do it.
Yeah, that'd
To
be.
see something as simple as stairs and you're in a chair and you can't do it. It was designed for a young girl named Emma. She was left paralyzed after a tragic accident when an 85-foot tree fell on top of her and her family. Dale Pitts is the fireman who rescued Emma. And he collaborated with his friends Todd Loader, and they were able to come up with this idea and build Emma a chair that could take her anywhere.
Yeah, these are most of the videos tonight are sent over to us. They're in the know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to give them
I
credit.
just thought that
That
was
is
just
too cool,
really
though.
cool, though, because, you know, if you sit there, you got to think about, we go do everything. You know, we wander down the park, and people, something as simple as just going out to a mailbox every day, it's hard for people in wheelchairs. And, you know, they got to
Yeah.
feel left back and left alone. But this, you could take them to the beach, you can take them anywhere. I just think that's really cool.
That one poor kid didn't have any arms or legs.
I know, right? Think of what he can do.
Yeah, you
So-
can get them out there. That is cool as all get
I
out.
know, right? I'd like to look into more and see where those products are located for people.
Yeah, in the next few weeks, probably in the first part of March, we're going to have the Down syndrome kids in here, the mentally challenged or mentally handicapped. I don't know what the correct way to say it is, but it doesn't matter. These are the best kids in the world. A few of them have Down, but they're all in the Special Olympics. And they're Special Olympic kids. Some of them are in for bowling, some are running. And I mentioned it a few times on the show about these kids. Selena said, I need them in the nursing home.
They're amazing. I mean,
Hell
look at
yeah.
that.
Well, I know her, though. She would be sneaking them out, taking them four-wheeling. She'd take him pulling behind her car. She used to do that to my ex-mother-in-law.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't blame you, though, Selena. I should have given you money.
Oh my
never
goodness,
mind. I'm
you're
just
bad.
joking.
Okay. So
this
this is really cool too. This one's a guy. He does artwork on his face, and it's actually 3D. It's really cool. So if you can see just some of the designs, we won't watch the whole thing, but watch just some of the designs of how he does.
That is too cool.
He has got to
It's
be
kinda
absolutely
freaky.
city. Yeah. It's not your everyday contouring.
That's all makeup?
Yeah, it's all makeup. It says Luca
That's
Luce
weird.
creates incredible 3D optical illusions using just makeup. That was so cool right there. He creates the mind-bending designs on his face
Holy crap.
and his hands.
That is bad to the bone.
I just thought this would help some of our younger generation. He's been a TV makeup artist for years. Help some of the younger generation to see what incredible things you can do with their artwork. But recently he started putting surrealist things on himself.
Yeah, those just wipe right off, though.
Yeah.
It's not like a permanent tattoo. Can you imagine getting a 3D tattoo like
You
that?
can follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, you
so.
guys look up his page. It's
Luca Lucci. So, yeah.
yeah, LUCALUCEART
Art gallery.
gallery
Underscore makeup.
makeup.
Yeah, check him out. He's got some really cool stuff. Some of you younger generation, if you're really good at art and you want something to do, that's where you should turn your art to.
Yeah, Melva
So.
said that's awesome. I can agree with her.
Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible what he can do.
Okay,
So.
what's this next one?
Okay, I cannot see the picture from where I'm sitting. Oh, okay, okay. So you know how you go to McDonald's and
Oh, yeah,
Wendy's
yeah,
now,
yeah.
and you were discussing here last week about the fact that when you walked in that there was nobody there to hand your money to take your order. Well, now they've gone to these self-serving kitchens that there's not even a person cooking. It does its own ingredients.
Well, you know what? People have bought this on themselves
Yes.
by screaming, "We need more! We need more! We need more! We need more!" And your kids are cutting yourselves out of freaking jobs because the older generations, they're going to say, you know what? And these big corporations, they're going to say, fine, we are moving at such a fast rate and pace in technology that eventually I feel that there will probably be robots.
Right.
It'll be just like, not Back to the Future,
AI?
the Terminator,
Yeah, you got the Terminator, and you got what's that other one?
iRobot.
Was it iRobot? There's one
Yeah,
that was
with the
had a little
robots or the
boy
maids
that
and stuff.
the parents raised the little boy too, and he was a robot.
AI.
That's what I thought. AI. That's another good
AI, I've
example.
never seen
But
that
here,
one.
here I was thinking, okay, well, at least the cooks will always have a job until I saw this today, and I thought, okay, well, this we need to share because you had that discussion last week about the fact
Oh yeah,
that
when I was up in Palm Coast, went to go to a Wendy's there. I walked in. There's nobody in there. There's no counter, nothing. It was just a few of these look like big laptops there,
Right.
and he punch your order in, and there's a freaking conveyor belt, and it goes now serving 62. I'm like, I'm going through the drive-through. I know there's a human there. I couldn't even figure out how to make the damn thing work. If it took cash or it was so confusing to me that these other young kids come right in and they're done. And then their stuff shoots out on the conveyor belt. So I don't know if there's a robot working behind there. I know when I got to the drive-through, there was a young lady, and I said, I said, how many people are working here? She goes, well, I have 3 now. We get paid a little better wage, but the rest is all automated out front. You go there, they call out your number. I said, yeah. I sit there and watched it in amazement. Also, the same thing was at a
In Gainesville,
it's a
correct.
McDonald's
Yeah, in Gainesville, yeah.
in Gainesville. So you guys and gals, you young kids, better watch it. But
Yeah,
here,
the one
let's
in
put
Palm
this up.
Coast was at Wendy's, and this one was in Gainesville. But yeah, this
Yeah,
one I'm
this
not quite
is a
sure where it's
kitchen?
at. Check this kitchen out. Like even the ingredients. Look, it puts its own ingredients in. Everything's on conveyor.
Oh, I want stuff. Who are you going to talk to?
Look at this entire kitchen. Everything.
I
That is
need
just right. That is just absolutely incredible.
I need that.
Yeah.
And then it dumps, it washes, and it does everything.
Mhm.
Everything is cooked to perfection. No cooks needed. No cleaning needed because it all goes in and
Yep.
drops off into a steamer
This
bath.
could be the kitchen of the future. Yep. So,
I could wait to come home to find one of those.
right. But
Call
yeah,
home.
this. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with everybody that we're getting to a scary age in technology, that the humans are becoming non-existent and technology is overpowering everything.
Are you kidding? That's not scary for me. I get on my freaking cell phone. Call
Right?
home. ET.
Yeah.
Please make me one done. Okay,
This one was
this
just
is-
something my heart sets heavy on children in wheelchairs and stuff and handicapped children.
Well, when you go
because-
to, when you go to parks and stuff, not to cut you off, but when you go to
Right.
parks and stuff, there's not really that many that are wheelchair accessible.
No, there's not, and
You know-
it breaks my heart. And I try to, when I find something that can help someone that has handicaps or disabilities, I try my hardest to reach out and help share this. And this little playground that they had built is actually kind of cool. That it's they've got the ability for them. They got like a teeter totter, or it's not a teeter. It's a seesaw. What do they call the ones up and down? They've got the swings. They've got all this. Then it was all set up for handicapped kids, and
We need stuff like this in Putnam County.
Putnam County has a lot of handicapped kids, but you're not going to see them because we don't have anything for them. And unfortunately, it wouldn't take much to build what this is showing. So I
Yeah,
just thought
put
I'd
that-
share this with us, with other people, to realize that there is an ability. You don't have to live your life in a wheelchair and not be able to enjoy yourself. A sling. Look at that. See, it's designed for kids with disabilities. They got a little seesaw, and it was just, I don't know. This was just really cool to me. So this movement was started by Shirley Adoni, who has twin daughters. Letitia was
adorable.
born with cerebral palsy, which prevented Letitia from playing with her sister. So because local parks were not built with disabled kids in mind, Shirley started a national movement in Brazil. I think this needs to go global to make playgrounds more inclusive. I think it really needs to be global. After 5 years of work, this park has inclusive seesaws, swings, zip lines, and even inclusive skateboards
That's the kind of skateboard I need.
that disabled children can all enjoy. And this, to me, is just the most fantastic. And Shirley can take both her daughters out to play. This, to me, is just something so simple. And look at the joy it's bringing to these children who have to sit in a wheelchair every day. So you all have to forgive me. My heart's with handicapped kids and kids with disabilities. So
Oh, me
you'll see
too.
every now and then I'll throw that in because, there's just so little for them. And there's so much that can be for them.
Well, not
So-
just handicapped kids, but our PTSD, our wounded warriors.
Yes, there's so much
mean-
that we can do. There's people are so afraid of the condition that they, instead of coming in to help people with the condition, they step away out of fear. And it needs to be the opposite. We need to say, hey, what can I do to help? So, okay, so this one is kind of cool. Okay, so y'all been to the ice
Now
cream
look,
store.
I'm
and,
lactose. Before
there's
you bring
been-
this up,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
oh my
lactose
God.
intolerant. I would need 6 pairs of Depends
Okay, so
in
like
order to eat this.
I don't know what the biggest scoop of ice cream y'all have ever had is, but this guy has got 52 scoops on this ice cream cone.
I see nothing but toilet break here.
So I remember we were growing up. We went to this place.
this
It's
a
called
video?
Mount Jewett in Pennsylvania. And in Mount Jewett, they had this huge ice cream cone. Like, it came on a little tiny ice cream cone. And Mount Jewett, I think it was like 12 huge scoops or something like that. And I remember we got this one time. And people were actually taking pictures. Because the time we got to it, it was already melting and running all the way down you. But this guy, 52 on a waffle cone, oh my gosh. I'd be puking by the end of the day. So,
I don't know. I'd like to try it, but I'd have to have a toilet underneath of me.
oh my God.
Oh, this guy's going nuts. Can you imagine the brain
52
freeze?
scoops. Oh my
Look at
Lord.
that little kid. Give me some of that.
And he's got all
mean-
kinds of funky colors going on in there. I don't know what he's got. Every flavor on there.
Look at that running all over
Look
the
at
guy's
his
hands.
hands.
Dude, you need more than one napkin on your lap for that.
He says you have to travel to Denmark to try this guy. It's Choco Maize
Look at the kid up there eating the marshmallows. off
in
the-
Vordenberg.
Go, Junior, go.
I wonder how much that is. I mean, I don't know if they give a price. It says with I don't know if they give that price. But yeah, it's just saying
52
about the
scoops of ice cream.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. One for every week of the year. Can I get it one every week of the year instead of like 52 at once?
Now, how you going to...
That's 1 liter of soft serve.
No, then 1 liter.
Oh, and 6 ice cream.
puff balls.
Oh, yes, I can't see it on my end, so the screen I'm on it won't show me that. So if you can see it, Chris, I'll let you. It's so cool. It even holds competitions. The ice cream shop that does this for patrons to try to eat as quickly as
running all over
possible.
the kid's hands.
Look at that! Look at his face. You know he's got brain freeze going on.
Like I say, I'm lactose intolerant right there.
Okay, so y'all, what's the biggest ice cream scoop you've ever had? It. Has anybody had a 15 scoop one?
There used to be a
Hi,
place
Angela.
called there used to be a place called Farrell's, and they served what they called a pig trough, and the thing was about that big. It held, I think, a gallon of ice cream, and it was shaped just like a pig trough. And if you could eat one, they gave you a T-shirt, and you didn't have to pay for it. And it says, "I made a pig of myself at Farrell's." And I don't know if Selena remembers, but I used to take them there when they were little, and they would try their best, but you know, of course, kids don't get brain freeze. But then something happened to me as I got older. All of a sudden, I became lactose intolerant. I didn't figure that out until a couple trips home from Wendy's. Yes, Wendy's, I gave you a shout out. I go there and I get a Frosty, and then I'm on my way home and I get that look on my face. Like, ooh, I might not make it. Sure enough, I didn't figure it out. Go to another place, got an ice cream. I think it was McDonald's, and eating that before I got on the way home. Ooh. Then I figured out, hey, I don't know what happened, but I went lactose intolerant all of a sudden. So then me and my son would play games because he's lactose intolerant. So,
a bonding moment, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's a bonding moment when you both at the other end of the county and you both eat an ice cream or drink a big chocolate shake to see which one will get home first. Luckily, we have 2 bathrooms, but the whole time we were praying, please don't let your sister be in one of the bathrooms because somebody ain't going to make it.
That's funny.
And Angela just joined. Hello, Angela. In case you missed it, we're talking about crapping our pants tonight. No, we're not. Okay, what is this one?
Okay, this one was special needs and Down syndrome kids. There is a actual facility. This is a like a cafe they opened that they've helped these kids. What's the word I'm looking for, Travis? Not so much integrate, but to be able to work and help them.
Oh yeah, man! Like I say, I love the Down kids.
Y'all, I was in a different article. Sorry for the words, but this story speaks for itself. To see what the kids have done and how they've learned to work, and you know, of course, the public, and this is just really cool.
Well, Primrose Center, there's a facility called Primrose down in Orlando, and they work with mentally handicapped children, Down children, special needs, all kinds of. And it's a job placement, and they actually teach. There's a lot of these kids that they're living longer now and stuff, especially the Down syndrome kids. They're living longer while the parents are older. And usually what happens when a woman has a baby after the age of 40, the Down syndrome rate, her chances goes way up. So by the time these kids get 20 and 30 years old, the old farts like myself that are parents are kicking off. And then the kids are left with no skills, no trainings, and then they have to wind up going into government facilities. Well, the places like Primrose Center and different organizations, I know we have one here in Palaca that helps, and it's a group home. But these organizations, they'll take these young people and these Down syndrome kids, and they'll take them out and give them job training, and they'll work with them. And then they'll move like 4 or 5 of them into an apartment, and they have like a house mother that comes along, or house papa, and they oversee the children or the young people, young adults, and they help them. They help them with their bank accounts. They help them with their jobs, and they're more responsible than most of the what they call straight normal people. They're more responsible, but they give them a way of life where they don't have to go sit in a freaking facility.
But this place is called Empowered Coffee. You can go to empoweredcoffee.com, and they hire employees with disabilities to help. Not only help them, but it's just I love this company.
Go ahead and put up the footage here.
Look how much fun these kids are having.
The one thing that I would like for customers.
Casey, the barista, said that one thing that he'd like for the customers to know that. Oh, sorry, it's going too fast for me to read, but I was trying to. I know I was trying to read it to some of the people.
Do you want me to start it back so you can hear him?
You're fine.
No, that's fine. He said the one thing he wants people to be is happy.
Getting up at 5:30 isn't always easy, but when I walk in, everybody's smiling and they're excited and we're singing and dancing. I mean, it makes it feel like a breeze. I love just the positivity that's here, and then the eagerness of the customers just to add to the business and help everybody learn.
That is too cool. I take it that's got to be iced coffee.
And that's Empowered Coffee. You all gotta
I
check them out,
love this.
empoweredcoffee.com.
I love these kids that are in this program over here in Pup, and I cannot wait until they come on the air, because they trip me up all the time, and that's hard to do. I've got quicker comebacks than most people in the world, but they will set me straight on some things. And Peter Parker, he's one of the coolest ones of all of them. He keeps telling us his name is Spider-Man. What did she say? Jolie says they are not getting thrown into group homes and forgotten, and the parents are keeping them at home.
And they're living the same way we are.
Yeah, and they're living the same way we are. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know. I'd seen a thing about one of the kids was talking about abortions and stuff, and he said, should he have been aborted? And I'm like, hell no, man. These kids, I love them to death. They are the down people in this world. A lot of people look at them, and there's some turds out in the world that will make fun of these young people and these adults. These Down syndrome men, women, kids are the sweetest that you will ever meet in your life. Hello, Jessica.
Yes, they are. They are actually smarter than us. They just, may not look the same. But, I don't look like you, so that makes me happy.
Well,
I'm proud to be different.
My little brother, Lester, is mentally challenged or retarded, however you want to say it. But when he was getting emancipated, he, because he was afraid he was going to get put in a group home. So I said, we'll just have you declared competent. Not incompetent, but competent. So it took him before the judge, and the judge sat there and was just like I'm out of the scene of Rain Man. And the judge, she said she's sorry she's late. She had Cub Scouts. That's all right. You were doing something constructive. Cub Scouts is a great program, and it keeps kids out of trouble. Lester had said to the judge when the judge asked him if he knew he was mentally challenged, and Lester said to the judge, or mentally handicapped, and Lester said to the judge, he goes, well, he goes, how do you feel about being mentally handicapped? And Lester said, I think everybody's a little handicapped, mentally handicapped. Like, I can draw, but you probably can't. And he went on to tell the judge the different things that he could do that he probably couldn't, which I'm sure the judge could have done a lot of them. But the judge said in his 38 years on being at the bench, that was the best answer he'd ever heard. So when these guys and gals are on here, if you guys missed that show, that you missed out on a great show. And I don't even know if we'll even put it back up to be re-aired again. Okay, what's this other one? 16-year-old called the cops on her father.
Oh, I'm going to let this one speak for itself.
Okay, so a 16-year-old calls the cops on her father. I'm surprised Tina didn't call him on me when she was younger, because I was such a mean parent.
It's not a theft of property.
He confiscated her $800 phone.
Well, then he can hand it over to your mother. You can hand it over to your mother.
No, this is in Ohio, everybody. The officers knew it
We've
wasn't
all had
an
some
emergency,
disagreements
but
with their
responded
parents
to
from
call
time
anyway.
to time. But this girl's taking it to the next level and calling the cops on her dad.
It's not a theft of property. Because he's your father. Well, then he can hand it over to your mother. You can hand it over to your mother. Well, either way, like I said earlier, you having a phone, your father has the ability and the right to take the phone from you. You're being unruly, you're on whatever, as far as not behaving or not listening by the rules. Having a phone is not a right. It's a privilege, man. You don't need a cell phone. It's a privilege that you have a phone, period. So what I would suggest
Kids
is
today.
you guys have a far from your minutes. You guys then sort out whatever the differences are here as to what led up to it. And whatever would help him facilitate you getting your phone back,
I like
would
the dad.
do just that. So you get your phone back, so you're not without it. But if that means you got to do steps A through Z, like he says, do just that.
Do you agree,
I don't know how much more.
It's even not a matter of agreement. It's the way it is. It's a fact. It's just, yeah, when you're under 18, it's
You're a kid, you gotta listen to
it's
the
when you're under 18, they have that right to do so. Yeah. Back in the day, we had pagers, and I got mine taken away. So I hear you. Pagers. Do you know what a pager is? All right. No.
It's-
She had a password protect the girl tried to take it back. When it didn't work, she called the cops.
I'm assuming she called. So.
She called 911 and said that her dad had taken her phone away. What a little turd.
No.
Good for Dad.
You're in 2 days, man. If he takes your phone, it's a theft.
There you go.
Not for another year and 2 days.
There you go. You know, Dayton's
That's
like
fact.
3 hours from here, so for you to be here,
It's a long haul.
you know,
And she's going to try to justify it.
because you're a child.
I don't keep fighting. You're a child.
He's kicking the wall. He's getting his foot ready to put it up her butt.
He put stipulations as far as when and how you get your phone back. So I would suggest you do what your father says in order to get your phone back. Well, I can clearly tell you that when I was here a minute ago, when I first arrived, he put stipulations as to how you get your phone back. So give us some time.
Good
find
for
out
him.
what your father
Good for
needs
Dad.
in order to get your phone back. And if you don't care to do
Thanks to
anything
the
for him,
cops
what he wants you
too
to do,
for
you'll go ahead
handling
and
the way they did. This is pretty cool.
then you'll have to go out and waste your money on a new one, and then he'll
That is
find
good
out when
parenting
those
101
things
right there. Good for Dad.
More parents need to take their kids' freaking cell phones away from
It's
them.
safe to say I think she regrets making that phone call. Head back tomorrow for another episode of Did That Just Happen?
So I would suggest
Melba said that kids these days don't realize how good they have it. Correct.
Oh, no doubt. You can ask my kids.
Okay, Travis. Okay, what's the worst thing you've ever done when you've been mad at somebody for a bill?
For a bill?
Yeah, for a bill. What's the worst thing
I
you've
don't know.
done?
I've always paid my bills. So I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you had a stipulation over a bill, you just like you argue with them, or
I know if it would have been my kid right there that had called the cops, they would forget the cell phone.
yeah,
They would be calling for abuse.
right. Okay, so this
And
next
before
one.
you guys think I beat my kids, I think my daughter got one spanking. Tina, Selena, I think you got one swat on the butt when you were little, and she never got another one. I should have gotten her more though. Jessica said, "I saw this. I can't say what I would do. My kids pulled this, and those cops would take me away." I got to agree with you,
For beating
Jessica. Hell
Okay.
yeah!
Right. Okay, so in the
You
next
hear that
video,
phone ringing in somebody's butt because I put it up there and put
this
a boot
next video
behind
is
it.
at a travel lodge. Okay, this guy had a beef with the travel lodge about a bill. So we'll let everybody see how he handles his beef.
Holy crap!
It was
Wow.
a $600 unpaid bill, $600 euro, whatever it is. Pound, excuse me. This bill just smashed at a half-complete hotel and then fled the scene on foot.
He's going after the hotel
He tears through the entrance,
because they
making parts of the doorway fall to the ground.
because they gave him a $600 bill.
Right, pretty much. And when the digger rolls back out of the entrance, the determined operator heads back up and crashes through the front door.
That guy's got some
600
serious
pounds.
freaking
The
issues there.
driver, the digger, was angry, you think? Over a pay dispute. Said to involve 600 pounds. According to claims made on social media. I think he made more than that damage.
Oh, he was probably working on the place and they didn't pay
He kept
him.
destroying the building.
for
They
his
tried
work.
to stop him. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's just say I wouldn't hire him to do any construction work.
I want my $600. No, give me my money.
The police were
Quick.
called, but when the police arrived, the digger driver had already left the vehicle and ran from the area.
I guess so. I mean, at what point do you go?
Thousands of people have seen the footage on social media, and a GoFundMe page to cover the driver's lost wages has now hit 1,000 pounds. Hey, he worked.
Hey, he's doing a pretty damn
They
good
call
job
him a
to me.
legend.
I bet they'll pay their bill next time. Dude, you owe me $600? No problem. I'm writing the check right now. don't go to
This
drastic
is the hotel
measures
is now
here.
listed as opening soon, but the, the extensive damage is going to be a
Opening
while.
soon, my ass. Where are they going to eat their free continental breakfast at? Look at him. He's having to jerk the other guy out of the way. Like, what part of this guy is crazy as a loon bug? Do you not understand? Get the hell out of his way.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Miley Cyrus said you ought to put Wrecking Ball on there while it's playing. Oh, this guy wasn't messing around.
Oh, I thought
Pay
that
me
was
my
so
freaking
funny.
money.
Okay, so
The Travelodge declined. He needs more than a GoFundMe account.
well, he got his wages. They call him a legend. So remember that, y'all. When you go traveling, you go to Travelodge. I'd have a smirk on my face when I walked in. Have you played your employees? Because I don't want to be staying upstairs when they come in. When they come and knocking.
It'd have been funny if he had flipped over the wall. You guy's a good driver, though.
That's funny. That's messed up.
Somebody pissed in his Cheerios.
So we got some more really good stories
This
tonight.
guy is going to be in so.
If it's in England, did they piss in his Pip Pip Cheerio?
It gets a whole new meaning to Lego blocks. I know that. Holy crap, we only got 4 minutes left.
Yes.
Okay, we got time for one more.
Not that one. No. No.
Oh, yeah, that
no,
one's freaky.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. This one.
But
Okay.
wait, let me tell you something. Okay,
No,
go
no,
back.
no,
If we
Travis.
have
The
to
other one. No,
extend
no.
it-
This one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, this one. Oh,
Okay,
no. Y'all
now
can
look.
laugh. So, not
If
that
we
one.
can
the
gather
one,
enough money for Fort Gates Ferry to get this thing up and running, I was going to say I would have this done, but I'm lying.
I don't think anybody wants to have this done.
It's the black dude.
Yeah, keep going. It should be in there somewhere. Right there.
Right there. Oh, my God. You guys have got to see this. Now, you have got to be out of your rabid freaking mind to have this done.
Okay, like, I wouldn't even
Here's-
do this as a female, not along with him as a man doing
Now,
this.
don't say, oh, you just put this up because the guy's black.
This
no,
is
I
like
put this
pulling
up
off a
because the
Band-Aid
guy
with
is
duct tape.
freaking nuts. Okay?
Yeah.
He's getting his armpit waxed.
Ah.
Okay. We got sound on this one, too, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like, we have to have sound with this.
Yeah, let's put the sound up.
Oh, you gonna do both of them at the same time?
Dude, she does this so
That one got to drive. So she got to do this one.
It's like ripping off duct tape. Just get it over. Watch his face.
Come on, she already did it.
How bad do you think it is? I can tell you how
Okay,
bad
y'all,
it's
on a
going to
scale
be.
to 110, how much of a pansy do you think he's going to be? Because
On a scale of
this
1
is
to 10?
armpit hair now. This is going to hurt. This ain't like eyebrow hair. That's thick. This is thin. Little tiny hairs. Think of the arm hair being ripped off your chest or your arm, y'all.
I got that much left in my nose.
Okay, here it comes.
One person, one at a time. I can't do both of them.
You and I just saw this before the show tonight. I about died when I saw this.
Here we go.
5. Let's say it's counting down on the screen. 4.
Look, watch his lips pucker here. Here we go.
And she's pulling it off so slow on his skin.
Oh,
my
she's
Lord.
getting it ready so she can rip it.
Oh, yeah, right? No way.
Now, when I saw this earlier, I was like, there's no,
Oh, my gosh.
good
I
God,
feel
there's
bad
no
for her
way.
because she goes so slow, and he's like, just get it over with. And then I like right after she gets it off what he says. 1. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God,
ow,
that's
ow,
hurting.
ow.
I think.
And she stops instead of ripping it off. The lady, just get this over. Oh, dear God.
Kelly Clarkson. And this was all to prove
They're
that men
saying
are
women are
stronger than women.
men.
Yeah, I got to give it to you. Melba said no way. Oh, good God. Here we go. What, 3?
Look how long she's taking, though.
Now, you're supposed to get the other one done, too.
Okay, listen to him. I'm out of here.
He said,
people on
hell no, I'm out of here. Good God almighty. Wait,
Now
let's
just
put up
remember,
the
the
one.
women do the other side.
Yeah, we still got a little bit of time left. We'll carry over. A few people listening on IITW radio, you're going to have to switch over to Facebook page or something because this next one I got to show.
Yeah,
There's-
okay.
Okay, now.
This is so creepy, Travis.
what-
Oh, Lord,
now,
it's creepy.
People with regular fingernails. Now, you can see I keep my fingernails. I mean, my fingernails are clean. You know, and I keep them trimmed. No, I don't have girly fingernails, but I keep my fingernails clean and they're trimmed. Okay, I don't go to manicures or pedicures or anything like that. I trim them myself. I take a piece of sandpaper and file them down. But if you think that fingernails this long, they're okay. I'd say that's good. There's nothing better for a guy than getting a head scratching with a woman with fingernails. Okay. But if you got some nastiness going on, well, I ain't gonna explain it. Chris, go ahead and put this up for you guys and gals.
Oh
Wait,
my
hang
gosh,
on,
it
hang
just
on one
creeps
second,
me out
Chris.
watching it. Okay,
If
this
you're
is like
listening
something
on-
you ought to see on Halloween.
If you're listening on IITW radio, you're gonna have to switch over to either, good God, Facebook or YouTube.
IITWradio.com also.
That is.
That's creepy.
I bet it feels really good, but I'd be freaked
I don't
out.
want to know. She even broke a world record with how long her nails are.
National.
Or national, excuse me.
National.
She's out of St. Petersburg.
Well, how do you wipe your butt with
I don't wanna
fingernails
know.
like that?
Oh
though?
my god, I don't want to know.
Bidet.
She started to grow her nails because she wanted to win a bet for a friend.
That's just nasty.
Ugh. She makes a living of them from her. Oh god, don't do that. That's like an alien movie. That's just creepy.
Oh, I think I see a tick on that dude's head right
Ew,
there
that's
where the nails are.
gross. Like, okay, this is no. Yeah, this is nasty. We can
That's gotta
take
feel
this
like
off.
a-
I think you've creeped out the viewers enough.
I'm gonna be having nightmares tonight. Look at
Right?
that. Looks like
Ew.
freaking curly fries.
Ew, don't, because I like curly fries. That's not even curly fries. That's just that sounds like something you see on an alien movie.
That's nasty. But
That's
she could get all the way
gross.
around your head in one shot, though. Look at that.
Yeah, like no, that's something you'd see on an alien movie before they bite you.
Now, honestly, guys,
No.
Jim, Chris, if
No.
a girl came up with those kind of nails, would you go out with her?
Sure. She could do that to my head, yeah.
You would?
Just nails.
You'd go out with amoeba. That's to me.
so wrong.
To me, that's just gross.
That's nasty. Okay, we can pull that down because like I've seen enough to remember.
Yeah. Now,
for the
if you
rest of
had a
my life.
booger lodged up in your nose, you've got there's no way you wouldn't get it. You could brain dig with that freaking
Oh
thing.
my gosh, no, I'm good. Ew.
Probably don't want to make
She, Jolie said, "What kind of job could she have?" I have no idea. I'm still trying to concentrate, Jolie, on the.
The video said she was a YouTuber.
Okay, so I'll
She's
be
a
honest, y'all.
YouTuber.
As a female, and I've put on artificial nails before. There is nothing more aggravating. You girls get it. Like trying to go to the bathroom, them stinking things on. How in the world is she doing that?
How's she wiping her butt?
I don't want to know.
I know how she's picking her
That's what
nose.
he's saying. It's a bidet. I'm good.
She's picking her nose from way out here.
Ugh.
But even a bidet, how does she wash herself?
Ugh, I don't want to know. That's
I
what
mean,
he's
no,
saying.
no,
the bidet
no,
is.
not on her bung hole or anything like
Like
that.
bath, like a. I get it. I get what you're
Like her
saying,
armpits?
but
There's
now
so
you
much
got me
stuff you
creeping
couldn't-
out. Okay, like I got the heebie-jeebies going
Okay,
on
if
here.
she's gonna fry chicken, how's she gonna peel that stuff apart or cook anything?
I don't know. Just-
How in the hell does that work?
Not well, I guess. Okay, so we can go on to the next one.
Yeah, if
Okay,
you if you
so-
were if they
This
were
one,
listening
this
on
one's even
IITW
better.
radio.
Okay, this guy is making fried chicken. He is teaching us how to make fried chicken.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
y'all,
this is a guy now.
he's a
When-
genius.
On the package, it says to wash your chicken before you cook it. Okay, they're talking about rinsing it, not literally washing it. But check
no,
out
he
the.
smells funny, so he washed it. So this is really good.
It's probably rotten.
Well, it's not anymore.
Hello, y'all.
At least he's still on.
Tonight I will be frying chicken. I have no problem with frying chicken. So I know how to fry chicken. So I know everybody gonna lie. You don't know how to fry chicken. You don't know how to fry chicken. Yes, I do know how to fry
I'm
chicken.
hoping by the gator shirt he
It's
is
all
not a
about putting it in
Floridian.
grease. I know how to fry chicken. I'm about to wash the meat right now. I'm about to wash the meat.
It's just to wash it.
First of all, you're putting it in a contaminated freaking sink. Look at the
I
crust
don't know why
around the
everybody
edge of
make a
that
big
thing.
uproar about washing the meat.
You can't really blame people for taking advice literally. But when this guy was told that he should wash a chicken, he got out the dish soap and gave his poultry a bath.
It smells,
Take a look.
smells bad.
Look at the crusty stuff around the edge of his sink. You
Tonight
think
I'll be frying chicken tonight. I will be
Tonight
frying
we
chicken.
gonna have some good
what
fried
you
chicken.
going to have with it? I don't know. I'm gonna fry some chicken.
He must be doing like a
But
lot.
right now I'm gonna wash the meat.
Gonna wash the meat. He uses Dawn.
There goes the Dawn.
Dawn uses everything.
Oh,
Takes the
good
grease out.
God.
Look how much Donnie's using. I'm not coming to supper. Y'all remember his face. Do not go to supper at this guy's house.
Yeah, watch him. You see that teardrop on his eye, that tattoo? That means he's already killed somebody in prison. I see his next victim's coming.
Oh my
good God,
God.
he's going for more, the Don.
It's still greasy. Don gets out grease.
Wait.
Oh, wait, that's not that. What is that?
That's Windex.
No.
And then I'm going to get the seasoning.
I hope he washes it good.
You're going to get the seasoning. You're going to get the runs and some bubbles in your booty. That's what you're going to get. Melba said there's no way she could wipe anything.
Oh my God, he's getting the seasoning. He's being serious here. Leah's getting the seasoning, y'all.
Carol
Oh my God.
just joined. Carol, if you joined, this guy's washing chicken with Dawn because the package said that.
Yeah, it's game,
pre-wash
Joey,
it.
right? Oh my God.
Look, he's not even getting all the soap off of
Only
it.
thing about fried chicken
Is you going to
Only thing
bubble.
about fried chicken is that grease pop on you.
Look at that. He got suds.
He's not even rinsing it off.
For you people watching this, if this guy ever invites you to his house,
Just say no.
just say no. Okay. Oh, let's see how much salt he's going to put on it. Good God
Oh my
Almighty.
God! Look at the salt content on the soap. I can't tell what's soap and what's salt.
Accent meat tenderizer. Really?
Lord, let me pray.
I'm not coming to his house. We're doing it.
I got this.
You got it, all right. Your friend's going to die from it.
I watched the chicken, so I don't want to hear nothing about nobody saying I didn't watch the darn meat.
You watch. I can't wait to see if he's going to fry it up in a batch of gasoline.
Anybody want to help? Anybody want to help? Anybody want? Who told you to wash the meat with dish
Who
detergent?
told you watch it with dish detergent?
Somebody said wash the meat. My friend girl Bubba just told me to wash the meat. She said wash the meat. When I don't, not with soap.
Oh my God, he's got a
Not
Florida
with soap.
Gator shirt on.
Look at his face. Not with soap. Oh shoot.
I'm eating this. Hello, y'all.
That's embarrassing. You think?
Tonight I will be frying.
There are no words.
Tonight I would be
Head back
frying
tomorrow
more
for another
chicken.
episode of Did That Just Happen?
So I know how to fry chicken.
No, you don't, brother.
Remember, y'all. He's got a Florida Gator shirt on. No supper.
Jessica says
Bring your own.
She should laugh or cry. Oh, we got to spin the wheel before we get out of here for
Yep.
this T-shirt. Pink. Okay. If you've already won a shirt, don't sign up for it. But it's a nice shirt from River City Veterinarian Hospital and Resort. You guys got to go over and check out Dr. Lee. Oh, and they have a
Dr.
dental
Lee.
thing going on in March for the dogs. and
March,
stuff.
yes, they've got 15% off for if you come in and do your dental there. Just give them a call. They've got specials going on all month. And it's gonna be till the 1st of March.
Nora and them just joined in. Nora, you missed it. We've been talking about everything from curly freaking fingernails that were this long to, oh my God, everything tonight. Anyhow, she's busy pulling that. We're going to have to get out of here. We went way over time.
Yeah, but that was worth it. You gotta admit.
Yeah, we got another one we put up while she's looking for that, Chris. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to put any. Well, put the board one back up. I want to see that again.
Oh, we've got some even better one stories that you can share.
Like which one?
There's a whole bunch of news stories, you silly thing.
Which one?
No. Go down. Dun 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 dun. I feel like I'm singing a song. Dun 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 dun. That's the tattoos. I can't see what that one says. That's the creepy one in the
Death
caskets.
open.
That's the casket one. No, that's.
I want to
creepy.
see the board one again.
I'm gonna take it up to the boards.
The board one's pretty funny. We'll put this one back up. The dumbass neighbors fighting each other. Ha yeah. It's okay. Hit him, get him. The chick, how many brooms does she possibly have? Look, he caught that one in midair.
I like the one where she got smacked over the head.
Yeah, right, wait for it. He's gonna swing back to hit this guy, and he's gonna catch her right in the head. No, he just missed her. Can you imagine that one of them hit him in the face? That would mess them up. Go get the broom, girl. Go get the broom. Here it comes. Here it comes. Right, I got another broom. And this chick standing up in the second floor going, yeah, and you guys think you have crazy neighbors?
Okay.
That is so messed up.
We have our winner.
Who's the winner?
Jolie.
Jolie. Jolie, you got a T-shirt. You have to contact me. I will be in Palaca for any of you people that have won. I will be over there tomorrow. If you will send us a message tonight, I will pack your stuff up. We still have Christmas bulbs that people haven't got picked up.
I know.
We have T-shirts, all kinds of stuff that people haven't picked up. I don't understand that.
You know,
But
they've
if you
only
got
got a
some-
few more days on some of them, and then they revert back to the next person.
Yep, and then they go back over. Nora said, "What am I up to?" I don't know, Nora. I'm still
He's up
trying
to no
figure it
good.
out.
That's a question you just don't ask Travis. He's always up to no good.
Now we're going to be giving away a guitar here pretty soon, but I'm not going to announce it just yet. And we got all kinds of stuff. Okay, before we get out of here, the Fort Gates thing, we are going to be setting up.
Travis, before you go on, it says, Jolie says, thank you. She'll get in touch as soon as she is released from the hospital in Jacksonville. So our love and prayers are with her that all is well.
Okay,
So
well,
we're thinking of you.
We won't hold you to the 30-day, Jolie.
But we will hold you to getting better. So
Yeah, we'll help you recovering.
yes, we pray you a speedy recovery.
Hurry up and get out of there.
No.
The Fort Gates thing, we're going to talk about it on Friday night. But Fort Gates, there's, 17, 18 months now. It's been shut down. It's a historical landmark. It's the oldest ferry in Florida. And we're trying to get this thing up and running again. No, I'm not going to be sitting there bashing the county commissioners and everything else. There's times when you have to just step up. Instead of, she said, thank you, we'll get in touch with you as soon as I'm released from the hospital in Jacksonville. Okay, that's the same one I just read. We're not going to be waiting on the government to get this thing open. Now on the landing, we're going to hold them to that. But as far as the barge and the tug and everything, I'm going to be announcing. Make sure you listen Friday night because we're going to need your guys' and gals' help on getting this thing up and running again.
Get as many as your friends and neighbors listening Friday night as you can.
If you can't donate when we go to paint it, get out there with a paintbrush. You can help paint it. You can help paint the barge. Hopefully, and I'll know more about it because there's a lot of good companies that's donating stuff. But just because they donate the materials, and I want to thank our firefighters down there, Paul Kerp and Larry and those guys, they are actually going to do some welding on the barge, and they're not going to charge. I think I've got a steel company that's going to donate the steel. There's a lot of good companies and businesses that are donating to help get this thing back up and running. So don't make sure you don't miss that. Wednesday night, Miss Ellen Hayes says she will be here for sure. She had the stomach flu, so she was behind a few days. She was supposed to be on here tonight. So she will be in here telling you about this Rebuild Florida, to where you can possibly get your mobile home replaced or get it repaired. And there's a lot of good free services. They'll help you pay your rent, help you pay electric bills, all kinds of stuff going on in Putnam County. Smoke detectors, a very, 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 very important thing. Just because it's getting warm does not mean that you might not have another cold snap and somebody's heater's going to catch on fire or bad electrical. There are free smoke detectors. Yeah, I agree with that, Nora. So don't waste your breath on the county commissioners. I do know that, what's his name over in Crescent City?
Pickens?
Bill Pickens. Anytime I've ever called Bill Pickens, he has called me back. Larry Harvey has helped out with a few things. So I can't sit there and bash all the county commissioners because those two gentlemen have stepped up onto the plate anytime that I've called them. And Bill Pickens has gone out of his way, so has Larry Harvey, in places that were not their district and have stepped up and helped get things done. So I'm not going to sit there and bash those guys. The rest of them, I don't know what they do because I don't ever talk to them. But all I know is we have some stuff that needs to be done, and we can't rely on our government officials to do it. We have to step up to the plate and do it ourselves. There's a lot of great businesses that will help donate and stuff. And you guys make sure you get down to the Satsuma Produce. And what else do we have that needs some boosting?
Oh, we have Hair by Barbie, the computer guys.
Yeah, Hair
We
by
have
Barbie,
Dr.
computer
Newton,
guys.
Dr. Newton with neuro-oncology.
Yeah, the
then
computer guys.
Neurofibromatosis Center, and also Stone Lotus, one of our new groups.
Everybody gets stuff on their computer. Everybody gets viruses and crap on it. If you get it over there, she said, Nora said, no ferry
Money
through
the hurricane funds.
Through this hurricane funds. I don't know where, Nora, they had 1.5 million allocated.
But the funny thing is, nobody's asked for the roads. All they've asked for is the landing fix. Nobody's asked to fix anything but the landings. That's like a 60-foot section, 75-foot section. That's all anybody's asked for. And then all of a sudden the roads got involved and all this fancy stuff got involved. And all it is one spot that needed done.
Well, that goes back before.
It doesn't make any sense.
This goes back before some of the county commissioners were elected to their seats now. So it's 2012, 2015.
Yeah,
there's an article in 2015. I'll read that Friday night because we're out of time.
That's going to make a lot of people mad when they read this and find out some things that have been going on.
Who got closing out the show tonight?
Travis, we also have Stone Lotus that you were. Stone Lotus with Dr. Newton and his group.
Yeah, they're a good group. If you have computer stuff, I'm going to get to Dr. Newton in just a second. I was on the computer guy still.
Well, I thought you were done with them because you went on.
If you guys and gals have computers that are messed up, it's not that expensive to have the computer guys look at your computer and straighten it out. I have one that I love this old computer. It's a laptop, and for some reason I just can't throw it in the trash because they keep updating it and upgrading it. And I think it cost me $75 last time to have the virus protection, have them wipe it clean, redo it, add new stuff into it. It only cost me $75. Every other computer place that I called wanted $300. So it was like, and it wasn't just because of the radio station in the Putman Way. Okay, so make sure you go see them. They're catty corner to the Wendy's over in Palaca. Yeah, it's in Palaca, not East Palaca, but in Palaca. You just look catty corner. If you're standing with your back to Wendy's, look across the street to the right, and you'll see them. Okay, Dr. Newton as the doctor at the Cancer Research Center, Orlando Cancer Research Center. This guy's phenomenal. He has a band, and they're doing stuff for neurofibromatosis, and we'll get into later on what that is. But he does wonderful work. He was retired. He's come back, and he just helps out a lot of kids and a lot of young people, and a couple of my friends that have cancer. This guy is the most compassionate. There he is right there. The only downfall that I can see with this man is the only downfall I can find with him is he's not an Alabama Crimson Tide fan.
No, he's Ohio all the way.
I got to get him out of that. So he does have his faults now. But Dr. Newton, if you're listening, man, I love you to death.
Didn't he say for 30 years?
Yeah. Well, he's taught at colleges. I mean, some of the prestigious universities around. He's a neuro-oncologist. The guy's just incredible at what he does. But he has a band that he plays in, and I think they're all doctors, aren't they?
Yes, I do believe that 2 more of them are doctors. So him and himself and 2 others are 2 doctors.
But usually you think of
Stone
doctors
Lotus
as being
is the name of
nerds.
the band.
But Stone Lotus is a bunch of cool people. And the lady sounds just like Steve Perry from Journey. I mean, she can pull it off, no problem. They're going to be in Orlando. They're going to be, there's their thing. That's live February 23rd at 8 p.m. to midnight.
This is going to be in Mount Dora. So anybody in Mount Dora, or you got a chance to go to that area, go check them out, you guys. This band is awesome. Yeah, so it's a bunch of doctors.
And we are going to be playing his music on IITW radio.
Yes. So.
Oh, no, you didn't, Nora. She wrote, "Go Ohio." Nora, I'm going to send you a hat that says, "Roll Tide."
She can't spell Alabama, so that's why it spells out OHIO. She misspelled Alabama. That's all.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Buckeyes. At least she didn't say LSU or Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, we'll give her that. So, but y'all check out Stone Lotus. They're on Facebook. Ohio. You can go. It's Stone Lotus Music. Check out their website. Give them a like on their page. Follow them. See what they got going. Like I said, they've got a lot of concerts coming up. Dr. Newton, he's amazing at the clinic. They're looking for in May. If you guys got anybody, you got plenty of time between now and May. Is the neurofibromatosis event, the concert, and they're trying to get as many people as they can to come down and support neurofibromatosis.
Yep.
So.
All right, well, we're going to have to get out of here.
She said yes by birth.
Yes, by birth. I'm so sorry. Roll Tide. Anyhow, remember to support your veterans, your wounded warriors, your PTSD, your first responders, especially your volunteer firefighters. These people make absolutely no Benjamins at all. They don't even have enough for a lot of them for, you know, at the end of the day, they're out working their butts off. And then at night, they come in, and a lot of them do volunteer work as volunteer firefighters. Volunteer means volunteer. These are great guys and gals that help protect us when our houses are on fire, when we're in car accidents. There was a wreck last night, motorcycle that went down, and they were right out there. And they don't waste any time. They jump right up. I've been talking to them before, and you turn around and they're gone. They are those kind of people. But thank your veterans, your cops. Don't tell your kids, if you don't behave, I'm going to have that officer arrested. Don't instill fear in your children on the police. That's one of the reasons we're all in this thing together. At the end of the day, don't make fun of people. Don't make fun of mentally handicapped. I mean, it's okay if you want to make fun of me, or we want to make fun of people that are just dumbasses, but people that have afflictions, it's just not right. And until you've been in their shoes and you met them and talked with them, just don't poke fun at them. It's just plain and simple as that. There's a news organization that I know they make fun of people behind closed doors, people that are mentally handicapped, people that are less fortunate. Don't do that. It's just not right.
You will never
if you
find
can't
that here.
say it to somebody's face and take a chance on getting your ass whipped, don't say it behind their back. Me, I don't care. By the way, I do make fun of Elizabeth Warren, Miss Pocahontas. Tomorrow night, Greg will be on the show. And hopefully Desiree's going to be in here with us tomorrow night. She wants to be on the show. If you ever want to be on the show with us one night, we have extra cameras. You can come into the studio and we'll just screw around. We'll cut up and have some fun. Till then, I've got to get out of here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chris, Marie, Jim. Oh, I got to give my shout-outs to Tammy, my best friend over in Tampa. She's probably not listening. She's probably grocery shopping right now. To Annette, to Audrey. Who else we got? Tiffany Parker. I hope you're feeling better, Tiffany.
Rose Roberts.
I'm not going to forget my niece, Rosie. Of course she's watching. She always watches. That's why I have to watch my mouth anymore.
We have Earl and Linda Straight out of Pennsylvania as well.
Yeah, to Linda. I got to say hi to Mama B. Mama B's always on my list. Who else was it? Somebody else?
We got one.
Who?
I'm going to give a shout out to my mom and dad, Betty and Wayne Niles. Thank you.
Oh,
Watch it every night.
Betty, do they even listen?
Watch it every night.
Oh,
They
that's
watch,
all right.
but
They
do they
watch on YouTube. Well, hello, Miss Betty, Mr. Wayne. They're cool as all get out.
Amen.
We need to have her in the thing one night in the studio. All right, guys and gals, we have got to get out of here. We love you guys. Thank you for letting us come into your hearts, your homes, your minds, and warp you just a little bit. Tomorrow night we have Greg on the air with me, as always, on Tuesday nights. If you've never watched the Greg show on Tuesday nights with me, the guy he's insane. I love him to death. He's a prestigious attorney up in Jacksonville. If you need stuff done, Greg's the man to go have done it. Check us out tomorrow night. We'll be in here between 7 or 7:30, wherever time we get the gremlins out of our system. I ain't got to go home, but we'll see you tomorrow night. God willing, the creek don't rise, the government don't get me first. I'm out. Enjoy. This is
Kurt Fortmeyer.
I'm struggling with my
I've been
demons.
that good guy way too long, followed
Kurt
every
Fortmeyer.
rule, holding back instead of acting like a full-grown fool. When bad intentions came to call, I firmly stood my ground. Till one day I said, screw it all, and I turned my life around. Yeah, I told my better angels they could go piss up a rope, not come back unless they brought a sack of killer dope. I'm smoking packs of cigarettes and drinking quarts of beer, snuggling with my demons, and I kinda like it here. Now everything that's bad for me becomes my comfort food, and from time to time take a pill to elevate my mood. I'm coveting my neighbor's ass and things that I can't have. I bathe myself in misery like it's medicated sad. Since I told my better angels they could go piss up a road, not come back unless they brought a sack of killer dope. I'm smoking packs of cigarettes and drinking quarts of beer, snuggling with my demons, and I kinda like it here. Gas to burn, I won't hit the brakes, 'cause I've still got a lot to learn from my own mistakes. I told my better angels they could go piss up a road, not come back unless they brought a sack of killer dope. I'm smoking packs of cigarettes and drinking quarts of beer, snuggling with my demons, and I kinda like it here. Snuggling with my demons, and I kinda like it here. It's a real nice place. I kinda like it here. I don't care what Mama said. Intervention? What are you talking about?